everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're testing a bunch of products that are new to my channel again. I did one of these videos a few weeks ago and I really liked doing this because sometimes I show products in a haul but I don't really show them in action on my channel. So I thought by doing these videos you guys can see what the products actually look like on me and my thoughts on them. So today we're trying a bunch of new to my channel products, including the Bite Beauty Changemaker Foundation. We're trying this Supergoop Resetting Sunscreen Powder. We're trying the Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer. We have some Colourpop products to try. I'm also going to be showing you this Bite Beauty lip gloss, which of course Bite Beauty is closing, so sad. But yeah, we just have a bunch of fun products to try today. So I'm going to be showing you what they look like on my face and also how I created this look. If you are new here, then hi, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you found it. I upload beauty videos 4 times a week and I would love it if you subscribe. But for now, if you want to see the full face of new to my channel makeup products, then please keep watching. Hi everyone, here I am without my makeup and I'm ready to try out another like almost full face of new to me makeup. I don't have a new product in every single category. I have the products laying next to me right here. So I did take some products that are like somewhat new to my channel but maybe you've already seen like a couple times, but most of these are like ones that I recently showed in like hauls that I want to test out on camera today. I thought it'd be fun to sort of like try on my makeup haul and see what it actually looks like. But I'm going to start with just applying my regular moisturizer. This is the Glow Recipe Plump cream and I have been using this for quite a while now. I do really like this. It's sort of like this whipped gel consistency. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I have already mentioned this a few times on my channel, but what I really like about this cream is that it's very like lightweight but it's still really moisturizing. So now that the moisturizer is on my face, I want to apply a little bit of this Colourpop Winnie the Pooh Honey Pot. So this is what it looks like and it's basically just like a little lip mask. I showed this in my Winnie the Pooh Colourpop like unboxing review. And this just looks like this. It's a very like nice moisturizing lip mask. It does really smell like honey, so if you don't like honey then you're probably not going to be the biggest fan of this. I wouldn't say I'm like the biggest honey fan, but I do think it's cute and I don't really mind it, so I still use this. I think it's such a fun addition to the Colourpop Winnie the Pooh set and I hope this comes back in stock. Also, the products that are in stock or like still available, I will have linked down below for you guys to purchase as well. I do use affiliate links and if you do decide to purchase through my link, I actually make a small commission from it, so it helps support my little channel here on the internet. So thank you so much if you use my affiliate links. But now that we have applied this base, I think we're ready to go on with the foundation. I'm not applying SPF because I'm actually going to be trying this Supergoop SPF powder. So I'm going to be applying my SPF as a setting powder, but normally I would apply SPF now. But for foundation, I want to use the Bite Beauty Changemaker Supercharge Micellar Foundation. This used to be such a popular foundation on the internet, but I had never picked it up because Bite Beauty shipping costs are quite high to the Netherlands. Like if you spend above $50, the shipping is like reduced to about $10. Which I still think is quite much because there's also additional like duties and taxes. So Bite Beauty is not cheap to order from, but now that they were going out of business, they were having like such a great sale on the website and I actually made a little order. So we are going to be trying some Bite Beauty products in this video. I was like thinking, do I still want to try it? But you know, they're still available to purchase on the Bite Beauty website. So I feel like if any of you guys are also like wanting to buy something from Bite Beauty, now that you still can since they're closing, then I thought this might be helpful to like find a product that you would like from them as well. But we are going to be trying the Micellar Foundation. I have already tried this a few times and I seem to really like it. It basically just comes in a little squeezy tube like this. I feel like the tube is smaller than I expected, but I think they're still like the normal foundation amount and I think the shade is really nice as well. I got this in the shade L20. Now I would consider this to be more of like a matte foundation. It's not like completely matte, but I do like consider it a bit more matte. So I want to mix in my Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow nice in my dewdrops because these are actually in my project pan. So I want to use these in as many ways as I can because I do really like them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to squeeze some foundation on my finger. I'm just going to take like this amount. Then I'm going to put that on my face. I kind of like divide that on my face like that. And then what I do is I take the Watermelon Glow Drops. I pump like one like big pump on here and then I like dot that on the places where I have my foundation. And now with my brush I'm just going to blend that all together and this is going to give the foundation much more of a glow. So in order to blend it out, I'm just using the Sigma Beauty F80 flat kabuki brush, and I'm just working this into my skin. And I really like these drops because they make like your foundation look a lot more dewy. You can also apply this as a serum. I do also use them as a serum, and I know like right now I'm probably not giving the best like review of this foundation, but I did also like the foundation without the glow drops. But I just feel like the glow drops add a little bit extra glow and dew, and I feel like glowy skin is just so like on trend right now. So I also feel like the glow drops sort of like thin out the product so that it looks a little bit more than a tinted moisturizer sort of product rather than a foundation. As you can see, it just looks nice and glowy. It's a little bit too glowy for my liking right now, but we're going to be using the setting powder anyways. So I'm curious to see how much of the glow is still going to be here after we apply the setting powder from Supergoop, but we'll see about that. So the concealer I showed in one of my recent hauls, this is the Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer. I did see some like mixed reviews on this, but I decided to just buy it and give it a try because I thought it looked really pretty when I tried it in store. The shade that I got is too neutral, which I mentioned like a little bit too deep for me, as you can see, but I can definitely make it work. But it's not like a brightening concealer. I was like not sure about what shade I wanted to get, so then I decided to go with this one because I already have my Tarte Shape Tape that's like actually a bit too light for me, and that kind of bothers me because I don't want like very obvious concealer on my skin. And like normally people always say, yeah, you get a tan in the summer so it doesn't matter, but my face doesn't come like in the sun too much, and when it does I'm like wearing SPF, so my face never gets a lot more tan than I am in the winter time. I feel like I'm pretty much the same shade year round, maybe like a little bit deeper or a little bit lighter, but most of the year I'm just like this shade. So, but I do like the finish of this. It's very natural. It didn't like blow me away or anything, but I do feel like it is a nice concealer. It looks nice and light on the skin and it blends out really nice as well, but I wouldn't say it's like the best concealer I've ever tried for the price. It is quite expensive, and I haven't like decided yet if I think it's actually worth the price, but I do feel like it is a pretty concealer. So we have arrived to the Supergoop setting powder, and I'm kind of curious about this. Basically the instructions just said to apply this 15 minutes before sun exposure and reapply throughout the day. That was like the reason why I got this, because I always struggle with finding ways to reapply mineral sunscreen throughout the day, because I know there's a lot of like sunscreen sprays and stuff, but I feel like most of them that I found are chemical sunscreens, and I read somewhere that you're not supposed to mix chemical and mineral sunscreens together. So I was looking for like a product to reapply my mineral sunscreen throughout the day when I'm wearing makeup. Of course, when you're not wearing makeup, you can just like take your sunscreen, but when you're wearing a full face of makeup, you can't really like apply like regular mineral sunscreen on top. So I feel like this product would be the perfect solution to that. This has SPF 30, so it's not like the most, but I mean it's still like better than nothing. I feel like SPF 30 is a pretty like decent amount. Now what I'm really curious about is how like powdery this product is going to be. I have a feeling, and I don't know why, I have a feeling this is going to look quite heavy on the skin because it is a sunscreen and it's not like a makeup product, it's like a product made by a sunscreen company. So I'm very, very curious about this. So this is what the product looks like. It just has a brush at the top with kind of like a hole in there. Now this you just push down. I'm so intrigued by this product, you guys. I have no idea what to expect. I have no idea how you're like supposed to get the product out of this, and it also doesn't say. So I'm back and I have found out how I use this product. So basically you pull out this yellow pin, just like that. It just said on the box, but of course I threw the box away before reading the instructions. I already was like, that yellow stick is going to be poking my face when I use it, but you're supposed to remove it. So then you twist this to open, basically like that. And then the product is supposed to come out. Yeah, I see the powder. There we have the setting powder. So I'm just going to apply this to my face as like how I would normally apply it. It just says apply generously, so I have no idea how much of this I'm like supposed to apply. My entire shirt is now covered in this sunscreen powder, so this is what it looks like on the face. I do think I like the finish. It's not as dry as I expected it to be. I still see a little bit of that glow from my dewdrops coming through. It does look nice, but it's just very messy. But since we're talking about a sunscreen, I don't think I have much to complain because I have just found a way to reapply my sunscreen throughout the day. I feel like I do quite like this actually. I want to try it out a few more uses, but I am just going to use it anyways because whether or not I love it, I need to have something to reapply my sunscreen throughout the day. So I feel like it is a nice solution for that. I did buy this off Cult Beauty, by the way. So for bronzer, I actually don't have a new one. So I want to use the Tarte Sea Breezy Cream Bronzer because this is in my project pan. My Charlotte Tilbury Average Bronzer is also in my project pan, but I'm using that one almost every day. I kind of want to switch it up a bit. So we're using the Tarte, just taking my favorite cream bronzer brush. I'm just applying this over that Supergoop powder. I'm just applying this basically to the perimeters of my face to bronze everything up and give me a little bit more color. Now for blush, I want to use the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Magic Moon. This is just sort of like a Super Shock putty blush in like a really pretty like apricot shade, so I feel like that's going to be really pretty on the face. It's definitely really pretty. I do feel like it blends in nicely with the rest of my like bronzer, and it does look natural on the face. But I think that's a very pretty shade. And now of course we're going to be applying the Super Shock highlighter from the Winnie the Pooh collection. This is the shade Silly Old Bear. I did try out 100 Acre Wood in my review video, so if you want to see what that shade looks like on like fair skin tone like mine, then check that out. I feel like it still worked really well on my skin tone, and I do like that shade as well. But this I think suits my skin tone just like a little bit better. It's a little more of that like blinding highlight shade. So this also has more of that golden undertone, and it's also like the putty texture. I have really been liking this one as well. So I'm just applying this on this Sigma F03 brush because I feel like this brush is nice and dense, so it's going to apply the highlighter really nicely. I also ordered some new Super Shock shadows from Colourpop, and I'm very excited for them to arrive. So that is what the highlighter Silly Old Bear looks like. Super pretty and glowy. So I just filled in my brows with the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Lift, and then I also used the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Fix to set them into place. I also just primed my eyes with the Rare Beauty Eye Primer, and I set that base with the shade Vivian from my Retro palette, but we're not going to be using the Retro palette today, even though it's in my project pan. I've used it yesterday and the day before, so I kind of want to use something else. I think we're just going to use Mini Biba. I'm not sure how often I feature this on my channel, maybe like not at all for a look, but I really like this palette. Got it not too long ago. My boyfriend actually got it for me, so I really like this and I want to use it today. It's nice, like peachy vibes. But the first shade I'm going to be using is this one right here called Plush, and this is just a creamy matte, and I'm going to apply that throughout the crease. I'm using my Sigma Beauty E38 diffuse crease brush for that, and I'm just working this in the crease. But now I'm going to be using this shade right here called Izzy. This is also a creamy matte, and I'm just going to use this basically in the same way, but I'm mainly focusing on the outer corner and then working it into the crease. Then I'm going to deepen it up a little bit with the cream to powder from the palette, which is this one called Bruno. Then I'm taking the shimmer shade from this palette. Look how pretty. And I'm applying that basically all over my lid. Look how beautiful that shimmer is. Then on this angled small brush, I'm going to take the deepest shade from the palette and sort of do a shadow liner with the shade. So now off camera, I'm just going to apply some mascara, and then I'll be back to finish up this look with some lip products. So I just applied some of my mascara. I actually think I want to get a full size of this. I never really find mascaras that do a lot for my lashes, but I feel like this Maneater mascara from Tarte does such a good job at like showing my lashes. So my plan was to apply the Colourpop BFF lip pencil, then a By Beauty lipstick, and then the gloss on top. But I feel like the lipsticks are a bit too pink for this look. I feel like we have more of sort of like that peachy brown look going on. So I think I'm just going to be applying the lip liner from Colourpop and then the By Beauty Yay Say You're Plumping gloss. I am really liking the By Beauty lipsticks as well. I maybe want to get a few of these before they're like gone forever and get a few more like nude shades, but I do like the pinky ones as well. But yeah, I have this lip gloss in the shade Cinnamon Twist, and it looks really dark in the tube, but it's actually really pretty on the lips. And this lip liner from Colourpop is just really good as well. I miss having it in my collection, so I ordered a new one when I was doing a Colourpop order. Since I have the lip mask on anyways, this goes on super smooth, so I'm basically just filling in my whole lips with this because it doesn't feel like dry at all. Like, I even like the shade on its own, but we're going to be applying a little bit of the gloss on top. And these glosses from Bite I really like. They're plumping glosses. I don't necessarily think they really plump, but they taste and smell like cinnamon and they're just really pretty. They smell so nice. How pretty is this lip gloss? So this is what the finished makeup look turned out like. I'm just going to do my hair a bit better than this and then I'll be back to share my final thoughts on the products and the look. So hi everyone, I'm back with my hair nice and done and this is what the finished makeup look turned out like. I have to say I really loved all the products that we've tried today. There wasn't really a product that disappointed me. Of course, I had already tried most of these products apart from the Supergoop powder before this video, but still some of the products I'd only like tried one time and I really like all of them. I'm really impressed. Like I said, for me one of the winners was the Supergoop powder. I feel like this is a really nice way to reapply sunscreen throughout the day. I think next time I would just apply like a normal sunscreen underneath and then just use this to retouch throughout the day because there isn't like as much product in here. I also loved the combination of the By Beauty Changemaker foundation with the Glow Recipe drops. I feel like that is really nice as well. I haven't decided yet if I think this Dior concealer is like really worth the price, so let me know what you guys think of that. I mean, it's not the bad concealer, but it is more of like an expensive price point, so I don't know if I would like rather buy a more affordable concealer. And the last shout out I wanted to give to the By Beauty Yay Sayer Plumping Glosses. I really like them. They're super nice on the lips and I also like the lipsticks. We didn't try them in this video, but I do like that one as well. So I definitely want to place another By Beauty order before they like officially close. I'm thinking of doing that today so the products that I want to get like don't sell out. So if any of you guys have a recommendation of By Beauty products that I should pick up, then definitely let me know as well. But I think this gloss is really nice and comfortable on the lips. Okay everyone, and this was it for my full face of new to my channel makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of these products. Let me know which product is your favorite. Do you agree with my opinions? Do you not like them maybe? I would love to know your thoughts on these products as well. And if you did enjoy this video, then I would absolutely love it if you gave it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you don't miss any of my videos. All of these things would help me so much with my channel and I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. I really hope you have an amazing day and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!